plays in 5 games. Describe the growth process you think you've experienced so far.
You just got to be able to just adapt in the court. Just kind of learn on the fly, be able to pick up screening coverages, being able to pick up defensive coverages, being able to learn the plays, learn actions. You just kind of learn the pace of the game, the pace of your teammates, and just be able to just flow together and just build chemistry.
Did the ref give you an explanation on that goaltend?
No, he did not. So, I was asking him about it, but he said he was going to tell me. He never did. So I'm just, if it was a bad call, it was a bad call. If it was a good call, it was a good call. We move on, next play mentality. Oh, that's a very hard comparison. I feel like he's amazing on defense, but he's also aggressive on offense. He can shoot, he can get to the rim, he can give you a little one dribble spin roll, one dribble spin, half spin, pump fake, get into your body. I just feel like he fits the modern game. I don't have a player to compare him to, but he's going to be a key factor and a key player in the next role.
Jared Dudley mentioned that you could improve at the Channel 1 coverage.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts so far as you kind of learned that and have done practice?
Just being able to know that I gotta move my feet a different way. I gotta keep my feet a different way. I gotta be able to turn my hips, make sure I'm not opening up and committing to one side. Being able to play 2 and 2.5 people. This was the first time I was able to play 5-on-5 since March. So being able to just pick it up, being able to get the rest off. I feel like I played Channel 1. I played our screening defense pretty well, but there's always room for improvement. I'm gonna say that I probably played a C+ or a B- in our screening coverage. So I could definitely improve and definitely get better.
What coverage do you feel like you're most impactful in right now as you continue to learn?
That's really hard. I feel like a lot of teams are really confused whenever you hit them with ice screens and we hit them with switches. Being able to have the ability to do both is really well. So I wouldn't say that I'm honing in on one, because the reason that I'm here is because of both of those things.
How would you describe Max filling the low man role and just his general defensive execution?
Man, he's a little monster. He's able to be in there, and he's just able to just push his weight around. Doesn't matter if you're 7 foot, 6'10", 250, 260. He's in there. He's throwing elbows. He's in there making sure you can feel his presence. He's getting boards. He's boxing people out. Be able to just be that much of a defender and being able to rebound like that and be able to throw your body around like that is really hard to find.
It seemed like as summer really kind of progressed, you guys played more out of handoffs and getting touches at the elbow. What were your thoughts playing out of that?
Just being able to throw new concepts, being able to understand new concepts on the fly, and being able to just, if the defense is going to do one thing, we're going to change it up and do a different thing. And once we figured out that the DHOs and the handoffs were getting us open looks, open passes, open shots, that's where we kind of focused in on that, and that's when we kind of ran with it.
Was your head spinning at the start with everything that threw at you, or is it still?
You can't even say it was a lot, because you got to be able to be used to it. We're walking into a new environment, you're walking into a newer organization. You got to be able to just be a sponge, and I feel like I was a pretty good sponge over the past week and a half.
As you spend time in here in Las Vegas, I'm sure your teammates, have you done anything to kind of build camaraderie with your teammates?
Just being able to be around each other every day, practices, the bus ride, walking to team meetings, being able to just be in the same environment, being able to just talk to one another, joke with one another, and being around one another just builds that camaraderie and being able to build that trust.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.